takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
To the air, it's Bowman. Finds the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good timing on the quick out. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. They go to the wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Bell. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical
breaks into the open. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Bunch formation for these receivers. Right back to the well.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd full of throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long, lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Bowman. Throws to the tight end. Got his man on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. So now on comes the field goal unit. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Coming out with it, it's hooked. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Going to the ground. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Now the play fake. Wide open downfield. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The RPO fired complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Well, jet sweep pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. After missing that 46-yard field goal attempt, they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 29. Using his legs, it's Baxter. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Bowman. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The play action fake. The sure hands, it's Battle. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. 1st and 10 coming up. The give to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. There he goes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll try the run. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Looking for a crease to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. They're looking for an advantage to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Running back searching for a hole. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. They'll run it to the right side. Plows through the defense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A third and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Bowman. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catches signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now it's first and 10 from the 46-yard line. This time they'll go to the running game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Pocket breaking down. Pass is broken up, incomplete. But let's check out this penalty marker. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Makes the quick grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's Bowman. It's caught. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking for room, it's Baxter. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Got a man. It's Baxter. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Gives it on the option. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on fourth down. They were expecting pass, and they didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelmed the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Got some room to run. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. To the air, it's Bowman. Got his man quickly.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Looking at a 2nd and short now. Off the play fake. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. He'll set up to throw. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They booted away on 4th down. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Bowman. Gets it to him on the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Across the 40, outbound at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop
turning it on. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give from the gun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Using the quick game. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Hooks. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give on the option. Sweet cut there. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offense.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, drive your legs.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They'll give it to the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Snags it over the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. He's got it on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bell. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the air. It's Bowman. Gets it out quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Baxter. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Safe completion on the screen. Across the 25. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking downfield, it's Bowman. Fires to the middle. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
Now, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tomlinson. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
We are just about ready to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Going right to work up top. Hauls it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking for a crease. It's Baxter. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
He's brought down at the 43. Brings up 2nd down.
Finds his man. It's Bell. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Bowman. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He's looking to pass. Just a little off. Incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he will house it.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
They'll try to get the two-point conversion here and make it a three-point game. Looking to throw. Quickly complete. He gets it in for the two, and now a field goal would tie it. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. On the ground with the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. Breaks into the open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Back to throw, it's Bowman. Catch in the middle, it's Baxter. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Quarterback on the keeper. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it just in time. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They're trying to extend this already long drive. The 9th play is a 3rd and 3. To the ground to try to move the chains. And it's in for a touchdown. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. And the returner goes down. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The lone back's got it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. There he goes. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Here's the handoff. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. To the air, it's Bowman. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Snagged in the middle, it's Bell. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
From the gun, give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Running the option. It's Bowman. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under pressure and down he goes at the 33.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Bowman. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And the try is no good. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. Something about missed field goals, even long ones like that, a bit demoralizing. Now the offense set up at about the 38-yard line. To the ground with the back. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's hooked. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Leaves it with the back. Running into the open space. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. They'll give it to him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it's no good. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll do it himself. Nice move there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10. Now they'll run the draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man, it's Bowman. Quick strike complete. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Bell. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Got a little space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little space. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
You become a really good football coach when you got guys like that you can hand it to. Look at him. Great tackles and shows you the speed to run away from the defense. Jesse, he is an absolute nightmare.
That's a great point, David. You don't have to scheme this guy up perfectly, which means you don't have to have everybody accounted for blocking, because he'll make them miss or he'll break tackles. And then you're right. Once you get into the open field, it's not just physical running, but how about the ability to hit the jets and take it the distance?
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Tomlinson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Makes the grab on the left.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Setting up the screen. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. On 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside give. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And they're in for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking downfield, it's Bowman. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Creates a little space. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Caught close to the marker, it's Bell. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He'll pull it on the read. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Eighth play of the drive coming up. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on! Oh, no, the ball popped out. And the defense got it. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Toss sweep to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He lobs one high down the left side. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Behind the chains now on second and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Bell. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Back to throw, it's Bowman. They'll run the screen. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Pass interference. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Morris. Hard-hitting tackle. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. They'll run play action. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Smashes in between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Gets it out fast. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Up-tempo for the offense.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. It's caught. Across the 25, he's got room. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
The only way they were getting back in this game is if they did that. Great job. Huge explosive play by this offense. We need multiple scores. Got to keep the hammer down, but great job making the explosive.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. They'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So an 82-yard drive there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Reading the option, it's Bowman. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Morris. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out of bounds after picking up 8 yards, but they've got a lot of work to do late. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. On target over the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.